Hi, I'm Julia from This Model Eats a Lot.
And I'm Aggie.
And we are here at Naughty Boy Cafe in Carlton. And what's on the menu today, Aggie?
We're going to be appealing to the sweet tooth today. We're going to be trying out everything that's sweet on the menu.
What if I don't have a sweet tooth?
Oh, too bad.
Jeez, man.
This place does offer on things, but we're focusing,
going sweet today.
We're going sweet today. This is the bonus round.
Wow.
The chefs just set this out for us. We hadn't ordered this because it's one of their new ones that's coming on the menu soon.
So no one has ever seen this before except us and you.
Yeah.
So what do we have in here, Aggie?
Oh, well, for starters, we've got a lemon lime splice.
Oh my god, I haven't had one of those since I was a kid.
I know, right? And it's so weird to see it in a milkshake, but this place keeps throwing back old flavours to us, like the popping candy and the honeycomb in the previous dishes.
The owner was definitely born in the 80s. Yeah. So I can see some vanilla shards in there. I can see lemon sponge cake.
Yep, and there's some lemon curd, some cream and some mandarin from before. So look, it's going to be really balanced with flavours, just going by the previous milkshakes we've had. So let's
Who's having the splice?
I think we're going to have to split that because I'm not going to let you take it all to yourself.
Alright, fine. Oh, frick, everything's falling. Be careful.
You go for it first. I'll go for the first taste. You take the slice. Oh wow, that's actually really refreshing.
Oh, I'm taken back to my childhood instantly. Let's taste the actual shake. Do you know what it tastes like? Green. You know those green icy poles that you had?
But not that intense.
But not that intense, obviously, with a little bit of sophistication.
That cake is lovely. Like, I would love to have a slice of that on its own with some cream and some ice cream on the side. It's really light, even though it's an olive oil cake. But the flavours in there are amazing.
Tastes like olive oil?
You get that slight hint of the lemon olive oil in there.
You do?
And as I said earlier, it's not too heavy. It's not a very thick milkshake, which I think something like this needs because there's so many other elements to it. You don't want to get full on milk.
Have some of the splice. You haven't had it yet. Showing that splice who's boss.
Wow. The novelty of that spice is great though.
I know.
I think you definitely have to tackle that first and then get into the milkshake.
Of course. So what do we have next?
We've got the chocolate waffles. Oh, there it is.
No way.
How are we going to dig through this? I don't have any...
I have the one spoon. Have fun.
Found my fork from earlier. I'm going to try and steal some. Oh, wow. It's got some honeycomb in there as well. I'm trying to get a piece of everything on one forkful if I can. Might be a bit of a mission.
Very chocolatey. But not so chocolatey that it's overly rich and hard to digest. I feel like this is a dish I could finish with ease.
That honeycomb goes with the chocolate really well. And once again, like the shakes, that freeze-dried mandarin adds a touch of sourness which tones down the sugar rush that you get.
Definitely. I think had the freeze-dried mandarin not been on there, then it would have just been a big old mess of sweetness, and it would almost be like one of those dishes that you have when you're a little kid.
Yeah.
You know when you really love overly sweet, sugary dishes? This is not that. Yeah. This is artfully balanced with the careful, placement of certain ingredients, and I think they've done a fabulous job.
Really good. I'm a big fan of that mandarin. I can't say it enough how important it is to the dish. Oh my god, and that's full of cream as well.
Go. One big bite.
No.
Texturally, something that I find really interesting on the dish is that honeycomb. It's so crunchy. So you think you're just going to get kind of a mush of ingredients, but then that honeycomb comes through and you've got that really kind of big bang.
It's a very underused dish. I mean, we normally get in our violet crumbles and our and things like that, but I feel that it's very underutilized in desserts and breakfast and
of course.
things like that.
That was amazing.
Yeah, my sweet tooth has definitely been satisfied today so far. We've still got one more thing to go.
Of course, let's go.
Yeah.
What have you ordered next?
After that chocolate waffle, I think we need to tone it down a bit, and so we've got the red velvet pancakes coming up.
Hello.
Oh wow, it's a lot of colour on that plate.
Wow.
It's got some grapefruit, raspberry, strawberries. What else is on there, Julia?
There's burnt meringue, vanilla mascarpone by the looks of it, and something I haven't had in ages.
What's that?
Popping candy.
Oh wow.
Let's go. It looks really pretty, doesn't it?
It looks really good, like too good to eat actually.
Do you know what? Every single dish that has come out has actually looked like a work of art. Or
like
even
frame it up and put it up on the wall.
I know.
Definitely an Instagram worthy cafe, by the way.
For sure. Yeah, I think so. Let's go. I'm thinking once again, something that Naughty Boy does really well, which is something that's not too sweet.
Flavors are really nicely balanced, and the fruit provides a freshness. Mascarpone on top it's a welcome alternative to cream or ice cream that you normally get on pancakes.
Of course, and I'm not a cream fan. Actually, I hate cream.
I never get cream on my pancakes.
Yeah.
I prefer ice cream, but I'm glad that there is an ice cream on this one. And then the berries and the grapefruit provide that sourness that tends to balance the sweetness out a little bit. So yeah.
So how do you think the meringue fits into all of this?
I think we definitely need the knife and fork for that. It provides the texture. I mean, you've got the soft pancakes, you've got the berries and the grapefruit. The meringue, being the burnt meringue, is quite brittle and it provides that texture in the mouth.
Yeah.
Apart from all those soft textures that you get from the pancake and the fruit.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing to note as well is there's a lot of grapefruit segments on this dish, which I think provides that hit of sourness which you need, just to save the dish from being a little bit too overpowering.
Another thing that provides texture or different feeling in your mouth is that popping candy. It's very well used in this one. I mean, you see it in chocolate bars these days, and it's one of those things, another throwback to the 80s or 70s.
Of course.
And I'm actually really enjoying it in the mascarpone.
Yeah, yeah. I think the resurgence of all of these candy flavors, whether it's honeycomb, whether it's popping candy, I think it's really paying tribute to our childhood and what we grew up on, but only, sort of a little bit more refined and grown up.
Definitely. This is definitely something you would come back for. So, we're done again. We finished everything again.
Oh my gosh.
Everything here was great. I know I say that all the time, but I mean, we got 3 sweet dishes today, and all of them had perfectly balanced flavors. They balanced them with the sour elements, with the fruits involved, and texturally they're all great. I was really impressed with everything here, and while we did focus on all the really sweet stuff, Naughty Boy Cafe does have a range of other items that would cater to someone who doesn't have as big of a sweet tooth as myself. So.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and also add our social media links in the description below, or you can just read them off Angie's face as usual.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Take care.